Sir, I'm JD Delphin from 11th STEM A1. At ang napili ko pong topic is all about the limits involving infinity. Sa limit of involving infinity is karaniwang makikita po natin is yung infinity. Dahil nga meron po tayong first rule sa limits. Ito yung first rule natin is the limits 1 over x as x approaches to infinity is equal to 0. Sa first rule po natin is kailangan po is always to 0. Then, ito po yung example number 1. Example number 1 is the limit of 1 over w as w approaches to infinity is equals to 0. The limit of 1 over r as y approaches to infinity is equals to 1 over r. Then, the limit of x approaches to infinity is equals to 0. Then, punta naman po tayo sa example number 2. The number 2 is the limit of 5 over s as s approaches to infinity. Gagawin po natin is, di ba may 5 na po siya? Bali, kailangan po natin siyang ilabas yung 5. Dahil nga sa first rule natin. Then, gagamit po tayo ng constant multiple rules. Then, ito po, pag ginamit po natin yung constant multiple rule, ito po yung magiging itsura niya. Is 5, 1 over s, bali ito po magiging niya. 5 as s approaches to infinity, then the limit of 1 over s. Then, bring down mo lang yung isang 5, then calculate lang yung 1 over s, 0. Bali, 5 times 0 equals to 0. Proceed to example number 3. The limit of 4 over 3r as x approaches to infinity as equals 4 over 3 as the limit of r approaches to infinity as 1 over r. Then, bring down lang po yung 4 over 3 times 0 is yung equivalent po ng 1 over r natin is 0. Then, times lang po natin siya. 4 times 4 over 3 times 0 is equals to 0. The example number 3.2. The limit of 1 over 3r plus 2r as x approaches to infinity. Sa example nito is kailangan natin gumamit ng limit laws. The first law is in sum and different rules. The limit of 1 over 3r as r approaches to infinity plus the limit of 2 over r as r approaches to infinity. Then kapag natapos na natin yan, nagamit natin yung first law, let's go naman tayo sa second law, yung constant multiple rule. Then 1 equals to 1 over 3 as the limit of r approaches to infinity as 1 over r plus the 2 of the limit of r approaches to infinity. The next is pag nakuha natin to, pwede na natin siya isolve. Is 1 over 3 is bring down lang natin siya in the limit of r approaches to infinity is, dahil nga sa rules natin is 0 na yan. Equivalent na siya ng 0 plus copy na is 2, then 1 over r, the limit of r approaches to infinity is 0 na yan. Then 1 over 3 times 0 equal to 0 plus 2 times 0 is equal to 0. Then 0 plus 0 is equal to 0.